Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. Happy, what is it, Thursday? It's Thursday. Holy crap. Happy Thirsty Thursday. The week has gone by kind of slow for me. Kind of having to be a hermit in recent days because of the snowstorm here in Texas. There's been times where I don't have power. That's why I haven't been uploading as much as I usually do. The last couple days it's been kind of sporadic. Luckily, when I do get power, I make a backlog as fast as I can and just upload them and schedule them ahead of time, which is how yesterday happened. But then my Nintendo Direct video had to come super late. But anyways, guys, enough of that rambling as I try not to hiccup in video. We're going to look at this Newsweek PS5 restock update situation for Amazon, Target, Ant-Online, Walmart, GameStop, and more. I hope wherever you're at right now, you're staying warm and toasty. Hopefully, I don't get another power outage. We've been doing the rolling power outages here in Texas. It's so frustrating. But let's go ahead and read this. If you are not subscribed, hit that subscription button. Hopefully, this video helps you. So this is going to give an update on what's going on for the following retailers. PS5 did have a restock in Amazon just the other day. Amazon UK had them and a few other retailer stores. I believe Target also had a drop yesterday or the day before as well. Again, I am a big advocate in the belief of using Twitter, using social media to follow PS5 stock alert Twitter accounts that are dedicated to providing inventory updates for you guys. Sometimes they provide these updates before these retailers even do. So I would recommend making a burner Twitter account on your phone, enabling notifications for accounts like Wario64, Cheap Ass Gamer, and a few others. Set it and forget it. Once you get your console, delete it. You'll never have to use Twitter again. So going on, this goes on to say, following unexpected stock drops earlier this week, the PS5 is again sold out across major retailers in the US. Gamers received surprisingly good news on Tuesday when Amazon and Target released a limited amount of PS5 digital edition consoles. So Amazon and Target had some digital. I saw a few people doing Target live streams late or early morning yesterday to follow the developments with Target. Predictably, however, the restocks swiftly sold out, as they have done with each restock ever since they first launched in November. So if you've been following the channel, I know this almost seems like the same video every time I make one of these. It's been next to impossible to keep up with the amount of inventory that they are trying to provide on the internet, having to deal with scalpers, having to deal with people using bots, ways to jump the queue, websites crashing, things like that. So I can understand your frustration, guys. This goes on to say both the PS5 and PS5 Digital Edition are likely to remain frustratingly elusive for gamers, at least until the summer, after Sony admitted earlier this month that production was unlikely to increase in the immediate future because of a shortage of components. And yeah, originally they were saying April, May, the beginning of the second quarter of the year. Now it's looking like it's going to go into the summer. Unfortunately, that's because AMD is completely backed up with making GPU and CPU and different chips and components and semiconductors and all that stuff. And not only is Sony relying on AMD, Microsoft is relying on AMD. So there's a bottleneck, an issue of slowdown in demand. And throw the pandemic on top of that, it's a perfect storm, literally. Now, here's a breakdown of the latest restock info. So Amazon, it is now sold out on Amazon after being available in limited numbers from selected sellers earlier this week. Amazon UK had some stock as well. They released unexpectedly, no alert. Amazon does not alert people. They did digital edition consoles. They quickly were snapped up. They're currently unavailable. There's no standard disc-based version either. Amazon does not announce its restocks. So unfortunately, I find them to not be consistent or reliable. That's been a common theme when it comes to Amazon the last several weeks. If I were you, this is an example of somebody that you should follow: Wario64 or GYX Deals, Cheap Ass Gamer, PS5 Stock Alerts. Follow those Twitter accounts because they will more than likely alert you before Amazon or any of these retailers like Best Buy will even think about alerting you. Now, next up, Antonline. The update with them does say currently there is none available, but they are doing weekly stock drops. They've committed to a limited number of stock drops every week, and they do alert their social medias. Their Twitter account is at AntOnline.com. I find them to be the most consistent, the most reliable that you can count on as far as stock drops go. People said Antonline comes across as kind of shady. I have to tell you guys, don't buy into those rumors. Antonline is reliable. Go ahead and get from them. So Best Buy continued on, says both versions remain unavailable at Best Buy. They did have a restock earlier this month. They have not announced any further restocks, but I would recommend that you at least check their website regularly. I believe you can sign up for notifications on them, but I've heard from people in the past that Best Buy is really slow at notifying their inventory drops. So again, I would stay tuned to social media by following some of those accounts. Also, GameStop did have stock last week. This is talking about how last week GameStop had bundles, but they have all sold out. These bundles are a little bit more pricier than a regular console. They do alert though. GameStop is good about alerting their customers. So if you are willing to spend a little bit more to get a bundle, and maybe if you don't want the game that it gets or the extra controller or whatever, you could sell it, trade it, do whatever you want with the extra items to recoup your loss. But bundles tend to stick around a little bit longer than actual solo consoles, so that's something to think about. There's also Newegg, which they do a thing called the Newegg Shuffle. They're currently unavailable right now on their thing, but you could sign up to be a Newegg member. It's free. You will get notified. And you can enter their Newegg Shuffle, which is kind of like a randomized lottery style type of thing to get these consoles or any other items. You'll be randomly selected and you get a window to purchase the PS5 if you get chosen. So that is a thing. Now Target, again, this does touch on Target. Target did have digital editions, but they sold out on Tuesday. Lots of people were following them. Jake Randall was one of the Twitter accounts and YouTube accounts that was doing a live stream and live coverage. I would say follow him as well. They have been sold out for quite some time. They are available only online when they are available. So there's no in-store or anything like that. You have to actually go to their website or their app, purchase them there. So I would say keep an eye on Target. And again, all the rest of the stuff, Walmart, they've been sold out. There's no, timeline of when they're going to be released. It's the same song and dance, guys, but, we've seen some drops from a couple of retailers within the last 2 weeks, including Amazon and Target. So I believe where there's smoke, there is fire. So keep your eye out on Twitter. Again, follow those accounts and stuff. I hope these little videos give you some kind of idea of where to point your eyeballs at. Nothing is guaranteed. There's no 100% confirmation unless GameStop does it or Antonline does it. All the rest of the retailers are terrible about confirming it within a allotted amount of time. And then the ones that do, we deal with the scalpers, we deal with the websites crashing, we deal with all the problems. So I'm trying my best to try to help you guys out. I know I reported a couple things like Amazon UK and Curry's and things like that. And hopefully I helped some of you guys get your next gen console. If I did, that is my ultimate goal. If I did help you guys, why don't you go ahead and leave a like or dislike, any kind of engagement. Comment down below. Let me know if you have any tips or strategies or suggestions for anybody else that is looking to get their next gen console. And if you haven't subscribed to me, guys, I've been pumping out the content. I've been streaming 3 to 5 times a week. I've been grinding on that YouTube grind to get a lot of subscribers, to get that channel growth. I'm almost at 83K My goal is to reach 100K by my birthday, which is in July. So if you're not subscribed yet, I would definitely appreciate it, and click that notification. I know you guys get tired of hearing YouTubers beg for the likes and the dislikes and the subscriptions, but hey, you know, it helps the channel out ultimately. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I will see you on the next one. Y'all have a great one.